Hey there, beautiful ones. It's Gwen here, and it is cold outside right now, like ridiculously freezing. It's like 12 below zero here in Michigan. I don't know where everybody else is in the country or in the world that's watching this video, but it is brisk outside. And with cold weather comes really warm, cozy, snuggling materials that we wear in the forms of coats and hats and scarves and things like that. And all that's well and good. But I'm going to talk to you today about why you want to be cautious about what you wear on your hair and around your neck this time of the year. So I got this really cute hat the other day as a gift from a family member, and I absolutely love it. It's so cute. It's got this little like palm thing at the top, and it's totally my style, right? I love it. I love it. I love it. But I can't wear it. And the reason I can't wear it right now is because on the inside is this same material that's on the outside, right? So there's nothing in it to protect my hair. And this is what I want to talk to you guys about. In the wintertime, it is very vital. If you want to make sure that you retain length and moisture in your hair, and this is for all hair types, even if your hair is oily, you don't want to end up with frizzy hair in the process, right? If your hair is dry, you don't want it to become drier. These are some materials, and this I'm pretty sure is cotton or wool or something. Let's see. This is actually 97% acrylic, 2% nylon. It's got some metallic in it and some other stuff, right? It's really cute, but if I wear this on my hair, it's going to break my hair off. So these materials like acrylic, polyester, cottons, wools, they're really warm and they keep us warm and they're designed to keep us warm, but when it comes to your hair, it is totally damaging because these types of materials are actually what I like to call moisture leeches. They literally suck moisture out of your hair, and in turn, it actually is really abrasive to your hair as well, and it causes it to break. It causes a lot of split ends and just causes overall bad hair. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm not going to throw this away. I'm totally not going to not wear it. I love it, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and grab myself some silk material or satin from the local fabric store, and I'm going to turn this upside down and I'm just going to sew a lining inside of it. Okay, and that's going to protect my hair. This is what I want to teach you guys today. Make sure that when you wear these sorts of materials in the wintertime, if it doesn't already come with a lining, you make sure you grab yourself some material and sew it inside. If you don't actually know how to sew, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't either, but I'm trying to learn a little bit maybe. In any case, take it to your local seamstress or tailor or whomever and just have them sew in a little lining on the inside, and it'll totally protect your hair. You'll be good, you'll be straight. You can wear your cute hats and coats and all that stuff and not have to worry about it. The other thing to keep in mind is that when they sew the material inside, they've got to sew all the way down to the edge, okay? So I've seen a lot of people, and I've given this advice quite often to people. What they do, they take it somewhere and they sew it inside, and they just sew, just the inside part, which is taking care of this part of your hair, but it does nothing for your edges, right? So you got to keep that in mind as well. Make sure that they sew the material, the silk or satin material, all the way to the edge, and so that way all of your hair is protected in the process. Okay, you can actually find some satin or silk lining hats. I've seen some on Etsy.com. I've seen some, actually I saw some in H&M not too long ago, but you want to make sure that you are getting satin and silk and not just something that feels like satin or silk. Let me show you an example. So this is another hat that I have. I have tons of hats, you guys. So this is another hat that I have, right? And it has a lining inside of it, right? You can see, but it's not satin and it's not silk. It's actually, this is also polyester, right? So the outside of it is wool. It's got some acrylic in it, and then the inside of this here is polyester. So it feels really smooth and all that stuff. But it's not satin or silk. Polyester, just like cotton, just like wool, just like acrylic, is going to suck the moisture out of your hair. Cotton and all those things are bad news, okay? Satin and silk, conversely, are actually moisture retaining fabrics. So your hair literally just slides across it and it doesn't snag your hair at all. It doesn't cause any sort of dryness. It doesn't cause additional breakage or anything like that. So when you do find a hat with a lining inside of it, make sure you look at the tag and check and see what sort of material it actually is made out of. So here's one more tip. If you are wearing scarves, such as this one, right? This is a really cool scarf that I love. It goes with everything, you know, toss it back, whatever, you know. Anyway, this particular scarf is made out of cotton, okay? And although you may think, well, it's just a scarf, it's not a hat, it's not affecting your hair, that is not true. Because if your hair is any sort of length past the nape of your neck, your hair is inadvertently touching this, right? And my hair at this right now is in a wash and go. So for those of you who don't know, a wash and go is basically when you literally wash your hair and go. You just let it air dry, you know, you wash it, put some moisturizer on it, and you go, right? And so it's shrunken up. So this is what we call shrinkage. If I had stretched my hair, such as done a twist out, so if I had twisted my hair and allowed it to stretch itself out, it would be down here somewhere, right? So my hair is a lot longer, you know, when it's stretched than it is in the wash and go. And as you can see, when it's stretched, it's totally touching this material, right? And because it's touching this material, just like with the hats and so forth, it's going to suck the moisture out of my hair. All right, so if you're going to wear a scarf, make sure that your scarf is also, let me take this off before I cause some damage to my hair. Make sure that your scarves are satin or silk. Okay, there's a lot of really smooth feeling materials that are actually polyester or acrylic. Make sure that it is satin or silk. Again, you can go to Etsy.com and get some. You may be able to go to maybe Macy's. I've seen some there. But make sure that the material is actually satin or silk. Just like your hair products that I always tell you guys, check the ingredients. Don't just look at the front of the label. Do the same thing with these sort of materials. Make sure that you look at that label and make sure that it is truly satin or silk. All right, I hope you guys have a great day, and for all of you braving this crazy winter weather, I hope that you stay warm and stay safe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you. Bye.